Piss
Either
off.
way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
I actually completely agree with Davey on that. 100%.
But it's ironic, isn't it? That in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
Alright, so I'm gonna go through and read all of this. I can understand that. Sorry if I make a lot of pauses, I'm trying to collect my thoughts, but this seems to me, if our whatever, are correct, and this is kind of like an outlet for him being lonely, he's got to be very, very lonely. And the way for him dealing with this is having conversations with himself or making up an entire social world. Maybe he created a what, MMO? Maybe not an MMORPG, but he created an online game intended to be played by a lot of different people in order to fulfill his loneliness and his social needs. I find that really sad, but I mean genuinely sad. I don't mean, that's sad. I don't mean sad as in pathetic. I mean, like, this person is really needing something, that he created this as an outlet. However, I do think that it's great that he found a way to manage it. Everyone read this. It's amazing. These read as if they were written by multiple people. Hey. See, some of them start with capital letters, some of them don't, some of them have different spelling and punctuation. This is a really great... This place makes me sad. Aww, why does it make you sad? This is a really great, what's it? Not impersonation, but, not replica. Simulation of a multiplayer environment. Or what a lot of people would do this. I want to tell you a secret. Once upon a time, I did, and then there's nothing. Define fun. I'm king of the world! And it's up here on the edge of the cliff. That's funny. Balls. So, how is there wood and grass and concrete here? What the fuck? Very, very good at simulating different kinds of people and personalities that play games. Trolls. You got your trolls. You got your assholes. I just saw a flying penguin. Let me tell you, it was the most majestic thing I have ever seen. I don't feel like living. I don't feel like, oh shit. I don't feel like living because nothing will ever be as majestic as that. I never want to see again if nothing will ever be that beautiful again. I am crying right... Shit, I lost my place. I am crying right now and plan on ripping my eyes out. I must go now to do that. Sounds like somebody on Reddit. Don't be afraid. I do care. Oh, that's sweet. This game is no nice. I would like it when I could. Alright, somebody doesn't speak English natively. Maybe some of these are genuinely supposed to be from Coda. Like, as if Coda played this game, this is what he would say. Or maybe it's the point he's trying to get across, like, do not be afraid, I do care. Maybe it's things that he wants people to say to him. And the rest is just filler. Maybe. Could be. Possibly. Cool cavern, bro. We're running out of space soon. We will suffocate. Alright, let's run. Come on. Let's get out of here. That's enough. What the shit is this cavern? A lot of this is pretty meaningless and fluff. Boring. Why are you playing this game then? I can assure you, guarantee that there is an acorn somewhere here in this place, and the sailors are looking for it. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Hey guys, just looking for someone to talk with. Well, that's cool. Anybody ever played the game Meadow? I refuse to believe. Probably, likely, none of you have even heard of Meadow, but if you have, you're super cool. And say so. Butt ass butt. I need to go to the freaking bathroom. Recognize me, please. Aww. See, these are people reaching out. And it's really sad. Like, I know there are people like this out there, that they play online games because they are so socially awkward and so socially deprived that they do this. And I don't think they're pathetic. I feel really bad for those people. There's nothing here, go back. Don't listen to that guy. Anybody who's played online games, you probably have come across somebody who says something to the effect of something about wanting attention. A free t-shirt. Need other side of door. Door, why you so? Door, how open? Open sesame. Makes game, includes door. Cannot open door, thanks. That doesn't look like a door to me. Someday I'll meet the person who made this. Doubtful. I help people because of the internal good feeling I get. Aw, so you have some genuine feelings from different people, quote-unquote different people, even though these were all made by Coda. And you just have people saying random stuff. New room! Do you hear the chimes? They keep you going, don't they? No, I don't hear chimes. You would like very much to be desired. I would like very much to be desired. I cannot go through this without reading these. I have to. Scared of writing something, don't want to feel judged. I know how you feel. If you want, please skip ahead. It's not very crowded here. Welcome, congratulations. I don't really know where to go with this. You can go in here, I think. Don't bother. A game where you leave notes and suddenly everyone's a poet. This is where I get off. I failed to write anything here. Lie. I am compelled. Stop, turn back. Proceeding further will only result in misery. Now I am intrigued. Take my hand, let's jump together. On the edge of a thing. Is that from a movie or something? Cabbage shapes our nation. Oh, an interesting bit of art here. What is that painting? It does not matter if you ever get over there. Hey, don't talk about me that way. Very good game. All kinds of different people on the internet. I think I'm this is not going anywhere. Next time I'll do better. Oh, that's sad. It's okay, little thought bubble. You're doing just fine. The attempt is all that matters. I need someone to talk to. This is what I'm talking about. This is a note. It is indeed a note. Don't listen to the other notes. I'm not safe. Aww. Alright, I actually am getting tired of reading some of these. Today I learned you cannot fall off. Ethical. Well done, all of you. painting, what does it mean? Stop faking it. I don't think it really means anything. It's kind of cool. It's a really stark contrast to everything else in here. It's very colorful. Stark contrast. Art. Hey guys, how's it going? Just hanging. I think it's about how things look messy from up close and perfect from far away. Oh, I didn't really stop to look at it from far away. From up here, it just looks like dots. What did it look like from far away? Just like a blur, right? So like a blended colors. Whoever made this has issues. He said that about himself. I saw a person walking down there. Now it won't come back. Where? Okay. Devil Tower Star. Who are all of you? We will all die someday. Stop pretending you are other people. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is Coda pretending to be another person, telling himself to stop pretending he's other people. This is fucking awesome. Spoilers, it doesn't mean anything. Cabbage shapes our nation once again. My cabbages! It's about how this game's pretentious and you all suck. Devil Tower Star. Didn't you already say that? Maybe I'll feel real someday. Aww. It's sad. He was himself, the most horrible creature he could imagine. God, this game is so good. Well, I'm here now. Yeah, we're all here now. There must be a reason for it, though. His terrible secret, he kept it well. I wish I had time to sit here and go through, like, all these thought bubbles and try to determine who has been making, like, multiple comments and try to figure out which ones. So, his terrible secret, he kept it well. There was something else up there that sounded like it came from the same person. I beat the game. I won't put you guys through that. More room.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means. Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
I don't know if I would necessarily agree with that. I think it's a little bit of a stretch, although it's possible. I don't think that every one of these can be a different aspect of Coda's personality. I don't think, you know, like we have different moods, right? We have different moods at different times, and hey, dots, in different settings. So maybe in different environments he would make different comments. I don't think that's necessarily true, not with all of them. Maybe there's a couple where he did that, but I've seen everything. I have traveled the world. I have never told anyone. I wish there were notes in the real world. That would be interesting. Become one with the spiraling nonsense. I think there's way too much diversity of personality in these thought bubbles for them to all be Coda at different times and having different thoughts. Downward, keep digging.
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
I wouldn't come up with that if it were just me. I would kind of just think that this is a really interesting idea that he came up with, and a really interesting idea for a game, but then also, once again, a creative outlet for what's going on with him psychologically, just maybe wishing he had somebody to talk to. And some of these are his real thoughts and wanting to say things that he's not brave enough to actually put into words and say to people. Or maybe he doesn't have anybody to say them to. Oh my god, I have been here for literally an hour. What the fuck do I do? Help! I like that one. Help! This doesn't make any sense. The second door won't open. Holy shit, how do you solve it? Developer, answer please.
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
I don't know, that's a pretty involved analysis or interpretation of everything, but if I wanted to support it, I mean, I wouldn't have just come up with that much detail. But if I wanted to support that, I could say, yeah, I could see that, because not only do you have a door to lead from one place to another, it's like an airlock. Oh, I'm heading back to the start later, guys. Guys, it's not so bad in here. No answer, I think? This is there is no second switch. Guys, it's not so bad in here. That sounds like what the Mr. Cube said. Aha! No, I don't feel like this is peaceful at all. Is there anybody out there who would think that this is peaceful with the music and the fog and just blackness? I don't know. Maybe if there was a little bit of like a better atmosphere, a little bit more peaceful atmosphere. Same size space. I don't feel claustrophobic in here, but the rest of the atmosphere is not very peaceful to me. I wouldn't enjoy just hanging out. Only one. Did only one person figure? God, that's loud. How do you leave notes? Oh my god, you went this far. Oh, that's so loud. And there we have the lamppost. Don't know if you can even still hear me. That is god-awfully loud. Lamppost signaling that you have completed the intended game. Are you there? Please say something. It can be anything. I just need you to say something. Talk to me, please. Why are you having so much difficult talking? Speak, 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 speak. And those were all typewriters. A room full of typewriters. Oh, this is about communication. Porn stars die too.
Okay, this one is tough.
Interesting.
It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
I'm gonna stand here for a minute and try to make a couple comments on the last level, but that level is all about communication. It screams that there is something that Coda is trying to accomplish or try to say that's going on with him. That it seems like a very personal level. I mean, why else would there be the dialogue at the end that says, say something, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, say something? It's like he's, I don't want to say crying out for attention, because that sounds just, it doesn't give the right idea, but he's very desperate to have somebody listen to him. Maybe not listen to him because he's asking somebody else to speak. Maybe it's somebody to listen to him, or maybe it's just he has no friends. He wants somebody, he needs social interaction. He is definitely not having his social needs met. I think that if I needed to interpret that, that's exactly what it would mean. Just, at the end, just typewriters. It's all about communication. Alright, so we have kind of a lot of nothing. Just a nice little room, and we have bars leading to a well. Once again, we have a prison type scenario. Okay, what am I meant to do? Oh. Pretty! Aw, pretty. This is cool. Well done. Lighting has gotten much more advanced. This is excellent. Well done, Coda. This is awesome. What's that? Design, wall design. Same picture as before. close that off. So much more advanced than how we started. I wish I had been paying attention to the dates. And we are in the well.
This is it, the whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway.
We're trapped.
Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Wait. I need to pause before he continues. Once again, the idea of being trapped, the idea of being confined, being restricted, being imprisoned. There's got to be something to that. It's a reoccurring theme time and time and time again. And just like Davey said at the very beginning, he never released any of these games because they were never intended to be played. This was for Coda. This is for him. That's all it needed to be. I can appreciate that. That's... You know what? What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? You know what? I'm actually starting to feel like Davey releasing all of this is, I don't know, like an invasion of privacy. Like, you're sharing something very personal, very intimate that nobody was supposed to know about. Nobody was supposed to see. It was a type of therapy. And I'm wondering if Davey did the right thing by releasing all this. How about a TV with surround sound? A refrigerator. Put a giant hole in the ground. Yay, let's put a giant hole in the ground, seeing as there's one outside. That's not a hole in the ground, that's a table. Okay, now what about along the wall of the room? Let's put a huge picture of a horse. I'd really like a washing machine. 10 stoves lined up along the wall. Huge picture of a horse. Ugh. Why can't we have anything nice? Every time I try to do something fun, you make it not that. It's a quote. I think we should light up this room. A skylight, full ceiling window. Let's open this baby up. I think 10 by 12 recessed, electrical 6-inch, soft LED ceiling lights with fluorescent trim. Recessed electric. That sounds cool. Fluorescent trim. We'll put live Tesla coils on each corner. Yeah. No, I'm a fan of the skylights. Yeah, no. And a table! We need a table. Who are you? Where exactly are you doing this from? I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Tables were invented in 1935. I'm pretty sure none of my decisions will make a difference. Can I have out of here now, please?
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
It is. I can agree with that. We're on the same level.
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. Well, I think it's time for a break and possibly a cut in video, so I'm just gonna place this right here.